Everyone, so welcome to the next video of Android Studio. So in the last video we have completed related to how to move from one page to another using intent and how to pass data from one page to another. So in this video we will see how to create an option menu. So this is one of the basic and the primary menu that is created in Android, and it is displayed on the app bar. As we can see, this is the app bar. So over here we have three dots, and once we click on these dots we get the menus over here, right? So this is a basic menu, option menu, as we have also seen this in WhatsApp also in many of the cases in Android. So if we click on three dots we get the menu, and from that we can go to click on any item on it. So now we move to the coding part of it. So here is a project structure, and to create a menu, first we need to create a folder for the menu. So to create the folder for the menu, we have to go to the res folder, right click on res folder, create a new Android resource directory. Over here, resource type, we have to click menu. We don't have to change the name of the directory name, and we click on OK. So here on the left hand side, a menu folder is been created. Right click on the menu folder, new, and here we create a new file. So here we will write the name as basic menu. Click on OK. So here we split the window. As we can see on the right side, an app bar has been displayed. Right over here the menu tag is already been applied. So now there are two ways we can add a menu. First is a single item, and second is a group if you want to. So here first we will achieve the goal of adding a single item over here. So as just we created an item over here, on the right hand side we can see that three dots are already applied and one space for the menu item is been created. We close the tag immediately, and two things are mandatory over here. First is the ID of it. So here we will create home, and second is the label of it. Title home. So as we can see, as we are typing over here on the right hand side, the name is already been displayed on the menu item. We create more three items: home, about us, gallery, and the last will be logout. So as we can see, we have created four menu items over here, and all these four items are displayed over here, right? What if we want to add any icon over this item? So for that we go to left hand side, inside the drawable, on the drawable folder we click on right click, new, vector asset. On the left hand side we have clip art. Click over here, and some icons will be loaded over here. Okay, so here I have written log logout. So here logout icon has been there. We click on OK. If you want to change the color, we can change the color directly from here. Currently we will keep it as black only, right? If you want to change the name, I'll rename it just to logout. Click on next and click on finish. So as we can see over here, the logout.xml file has been created. Now to add an icon over here, we will just write IC, so icon prediction. It is in the drawable folder and logout. So here it will not show us the logout icon. As we can see, the logout icon has already been applied over here. Now, if we want to move this item at the top over here, beside the three dots, so for that, we write over here show as action and we select from here if room. As we see, it has moved from the list item to the top bar, and over here, instead of the name, it has displayed the icon. If I remove the icon, then it will just display the name. And if I add the icon, then it will display the icon. So here we have this, here we have added the menu. Just create it. Now, where do we want to display it? So we want to display that on the dashboard page. The second screen basically that we have created over here. So first thing here, so we need to tell the Java that this page supports menu. So for that, outside the onCreate method, we will write here on create option menu. We remove the statement and we just write return true over here, right? And after that, we need to link the file of the menu. So for that, here we write menu inflator. Inflator is equal to get menu inflator. So what does this mean? That it inflates means it keeps on and off, on off, on off. So with the help of this inflator, we need to inflate means we need to tell that which menu file do we want, and the object will be menu. So once we have, so what this will do is this will show the menu on the page. So this was the menu we created, but it now got linked up with this page. Now when we click on this, on option items selected, so when any user clicks on any item, so what we want is first we want to get the item with the user has created, item dot get item id. From here we will get the item which the user has created. After that, we need to do it with the if condition, that if id equals r dot id dot home, else if id equal to r dot id dot about us. If we don't remember this id, then we can just go over here to the basic menu file, copy, and we can just directly paste it over here. Else if id equal to r dot id dot gallery. Else if id equal to r dot id dot logout. Right now, what we want to do over here is whenever a user clicks, we just display a toast message over here displaying home menu item clicked, home menu item clicked, as we change it to remaining about us, gallery, and logout. So here we just change the name from home to about us to gallery to logout, right? And we return whatever it just generates from the super, right? So what we have done, two things over here is we have linked the menu over here, and whenever any user clicks on any item, first we are getting the item id that the user is clicking, and we are validating with the actual one that we want to work with on. So if the user clicks on home, it will display home menu click. If the user clicks on about us, then about us gallery, and so on. So now let's check the live output of it from here. Okay, so here our device is ready. Now we run the application. So it might take a bit of time for it to compile and get it running. Okay, so here our app is running. Now we just check the username and password. Okay, so there is no username and password validation as such. So here we will write a theme, and password we can give anything, right? We click on login. As we click on login, as we can see at the top over here, we have a logout button that we created, 3 dots. As we click on the 3 dots, the menu has been displayed, and as we click home menu item clicked, about us menu item clicked, gallery menu item clicked, and as we click on logout, it will display logout menu clicked. So for this thing to occur, for this thing to happen, we created a menu file. Inside we added menu items, and over here we added the on create option menu, so that we want to add the menu in this particular file, and whenever user clicks on any item, then we have created on option items selected. So that's all from this video. Thank you.